Okay, this is going to be as quick of a video as I can make it. This will be for managers and shop owners that are in the Napa Auto Care program or that are registered for the Napa Auto Tech Training. In order to log in, we're going to go to Napa Auto Care Training and enter our login information here. If you don't have this login information, then you probably need to call. Your shop is probably already registered and you just don't know your login information. So if you call, give them your shop name, address, phone number, they can get you squared away. If you are an owner or manager or shop foreman, make sure that they assign you the proper clearance, whether that be manager or owner, so that you can assign training for your technicians. Once you get your login information, we're going to go ahead and sign in, and you'll be brought to a screen like this. Now, not everyone's going to have the apprentice program unless you've already registered for that. So if you don't see that and it looks a little bit different, don't worry about it. Sometimes I think this how-to box is up here at the top. This center box is for everyone and my training. That's not where you're going to assign any work, so we're going to ignore that for now. Shop records for managers, view, add, change, and delete. This is where we're going to add our employees, modify stuff. But first, we should probably check to see if our employees are listed underneath our shop. It's a little more difficult if we go this route. So instead, we're going to go up here to the top where it says Shop Records for Managers. Scroll down to My Staff. Now it's going to give you a list of all of the staff members that are registered to your shop. Now, since there are other people that are up above me, I'm listed as a manager. My father is listed as the owner. I can't see him up here. He's listed as my supervisor. I can only see myself and the people below me in this organization chart. But since I am the primary manager, everyone else in the shop should be underneath me here, and they are. But if I needed to add somebody that wasn't on the list, that's when I would go back up to Shop Records for Managers, add and change employees. This is the same link that I can get to from the home page right here. View, add, change, and delete. Same button is up here. So we'll click that. By default, it takes us to our profile page, but we can click on User Management. And we could search for a user if we wanted to change somebody. By default, it only shows you your active users, but you could search for the inactive ones if maybe an employee left for a while and came back and you wanted to reactivate them. If you need to add a user, new employee to the shop, you're going to click Add User. Fill out all of their information, what their role is, who their supervisor is, and click Save. Now, it takes a little while for all this stuff to process. It may even take overnight. So don't be in too big of a hurry for this to work. You'll probably get an email the following day with instructions on how to log in. Once they have their stuff to log in, then they will log in and they will see a slightly different screen. They may also just get their username and a link to this website where they will click First Time User, Set Up Password. They'll enter their username, new password, and confirm their password. If they've been registered with the shop but they don't know their username or password, we can look up the username for them. We'll just search for that employee, or we can even do it on the other screen where we saw My Staff, and we can see a username here, and then we could give that to them so they can at least have their username to reset their password. Once we have employees that have logged in, they can browse the course library, but if we want to assign something to them, we're going to browse the course library as well. Now it says right here, managers, how to make individual course assignments. Enroll people in the course by selecting a course, click on the read more, and then the enroll button. Remove your name and add people using the browse button. So there's a few things that we really have to watch out for here. So I'm just going to type in break. Now, not everything shows up in the search function here. So you have to kind of be careful. If you don't see it come up, then you may have to browse over here on the sidebar. So if we want to maybe assign this auto tech assessment, and I don't know if this will work because I accidentally assigned myself to the apprenticeship program, but we're going to click on the read more button. Don't click here because if you click here, it's going to assign it to you. Once it is assigned to you, you can't assign it to all of your employees without first completing the course. So we're going to click on read more, and it gives you information about the course, and it says enroll now. If this enroll now button is missing and it says to continue the training right here, then you've already enrolled yourself in it and you have to complete it before you can enroll your employees. I haven't been able to cancel any of my enrollments. So just try to click on that read more button, click enroll now. Now you can also assign these to yourself if you want. By default, it is going to assign this to you. If you want to change that, you're going to click on add multiple users. You would delete your name out of this box. And then we're going to click on, it looks like a little Rolodex. This is going to browse our employees. So I don't know if you could just hit search and all of them would come up. Yes, it does. So now you could, select several employees and assign them. So I'll just, pick 3 of these employees. I'll click add right here. It's going to add all those there. And I'll add, no, I don't want to add myself just because I already have a bunch in there that I need to complete. We'll hit OK. Now it gives us another confirmation screen. It lists them out there. We hit OK again. And now all of those employees have been enrolled in the Auto Tech Brake Assessment class. So it was pretty simple, but if you don't follow the exact order, then it kind of screws it up, and then you might actually have to do the training course yourself, or you may have to call in and have them clear that information from your account so that you can reassign it to your employees. Now, if you want to see some of your employees' training records already so you can not assign the same thing over and over again, which it does have a warning for you. It says this employee has already completed this course. Are you sure you want to assign it? But if you want to look at their records, you can click on View Training Records. Give the website a minute to load. And I have Patrick pulled up, and I can see right here under Completed that he has not done that class in the past. This will list all the classes that he's taken in the past, including the classroom in-person training events back when we used to have those. So we'll go back over here to current, and you can check this from time to time to see if your employee is actually doing the training that you assigned to them. Once it says enrolled here, if they log in, then I believe it'll say in progress. Once they complete it, it'll automatically get completed over here to the completed section. If you have apprentice, stuff will show up in the curriculum area, and then that employee will have to click on it and enroll themselves, and then it'll move it over to the current, which is kind of weird, but that's just how it works as far as I know. So I'll go ahead and end this video here. I showed you guys how to log in, how to add an employee, and then how to assign information to those employees.